Bakiniore, Nanwaka, Nobutaya, Gonna Nikutake, Nanwa. Okay. Sorry if I'm singing many of my videos. That I'm just too lazy to edit that out. And I'm just looking for the fanfiction. There it is. Okay, this is chapter 11. Woo! Someone asked me like 7 minutes ago when if it's going to be a part 11. And yeah, here it is. Let's begin. Chapter 11. Thank you, Katsu. It was the next day, and you were on your way. I got a comment, but I couldn't read. Sorry. I'll begin again. It was the next day, and you were on your way to school like usual. As you and Joro neared the school, he turned his head to you and asked, "What were we talking about with Bakugou yesterday?" This confused you, but how did he even know he talked with Katsuki? I saw you through the window talking to him before I left. Freaking mind reader. You nodded and didn't take your eyes off the pavement in front of you. Yeah, we just had a misunderstanding and worked things out, that's all. You said, but Joro was a bit curious about something else. You seemed to talk a lot to him. What does that even mean? Seems to talk a lot to him. What does that even mean? Well, I consider him a friend. You smiled at the thought. Joro nodded, not wanting to pressure you into telling him anything. Just a friend, you thought. A huge crowd of people were standing in front of the gates of UA once you saw it come into view. Whoa, what the hell is going on? He asked, and Shoto seemed intrigued and confused at the same time. Hey kids, are you one of all my students? A reporter asked, as she ran up to you holding a mic to your face. You're not sure how to get out of this. Shoto, help! You said, a bit scared. Sora couldn't help at the thought. He was crowded by about 4 reporters and photographer at once. This son of fricker endeavors has it bad side. You mentally facepalmed. Oi, touch her and I'll kill you. The reporter backed away from you, worried for their life. Huh? You mumbled. As a clear gape allowed you to meet the angry-faced hedgehog you called a friend. He walked past the crowd and whispering morning to you, and grabbed your hand and walked towards his teacher. Morning, Mr. Osama. He nodded at you and gave Katsuki a questionable look. Why is Katsuki blushing? Osawa asked himself. Katsuki dragged you through the gates and ignoring anyone and everyone he passed. I don't know why, but if they freaking touch her, I'll blow their freaking heads off. You entered the class and he finally let you go. You sat down, too. But not before whispering, thank you, and kissing his cheek. Then you walked away, to sit down, not noticing the furious blush that crept onto Katsuki's cheeks, or the look of pure shock in his eyes. She freaking kissed my cheek. Not like I care. He then continued to stare out of the window, smiling a little, without realizing it. Mr. Seo walked in and stood at the front of the class. Didn't work on yesterday's combat training, you guys. I saw the video feed and went over each of your team's results. He began. Bakugou, he said, when he looked at the hedgehog himself, and gasped a little. Uncle Sawa, you better not upset him, he thought, in anxiety. You're talented, so don't sulk like a child about your loss, okay? Mr. Sawa complimented Wakatsuki growled a bit before saying, yeah, whatever. I looked out the window. As Sawa continued, Midoriya, Izuku tensed up a bit. I see that only way you won the match was by messing up your arm again. Izuku hung his head low, and you felt bad for him. Work harder and don't give me an excuse that you won't have to control over your quirk. That line is already getting old. Mr. Sawa looked at Izuku while the boy just shifted uncomfortably. You can keep breaking your bones while training her, but your quirk can be really useful if you get it underhand. You could see Izuku immediately light up with those words as Mr. Sawa continued. So show a little urgency, huh? Right! Izuku nodded with determination. When Mr. Sawa spoke again, he looked at him as he went on. You have much potential, but I noticed that you don't work well under pressure. You need to work on your attentive skills, or you'll end up being as dense as your brother. He spoke. You flinched as he said, brother. And Mr. Sawa realized what he had just said. Oh shit, he thought, as the class went up in whispers and murmuring. Alright, let's get down to business. He commanded loudly to make everyone shut up. Our first task, we will decide your future. The room had a dark vibe in it. Is it another quirk test? Everyone thought. You need to pick a class representative. The class relaxed a bit, before everyone jumped up and raised their hand, except for you. I can't afford to draw any unwanted attention, you thought, while striding in your seat. Everyone, silent please, Ira shouted, making everyone stop and stare at him. The class representative duty is to lead the others. It's not like something anyone can do, he explained as you met his eyes. Nodding in agreement, he smiled. You must first gain the trust of every student in the class. Therefore, the most logical way to fill up his position is democratically. Yikes, he thought. Time skipped after vote. Izuku received 3 votes, while Momo received 2. How did I get 3 votes? The scared, shocked, green-eyed boy questioned. Waka stood up yelling anger. Are you idiots? Who voted for him? You shook your head. What, did you only think that everyone was going to vote for you? Zero questioned as he laughed quietly. Mr. Aizawa introduced your new class representative and deputy. Izuku looked nervous beyond compare. Looking over to Ida, you frowned. He was making a good class rep, and you looked like you wanted this bad. Time skipped to lunch. Sitting at the Bakugou squad's table with the group, you ate your favorite food as you talked with Sarah and Mina, who were sitting on either side of you. Katsuki was across. You and Kaminari was next to him. You know, Wayan, I didn't expect you only to get one mod. You're really cool. Sarah complimented. You nodded in reply. I don't actually know who voted for me, Shoda said. Shoda said he didn't. I didn't actually know who voted for me, Shoda said. He didn't. So, Mina slammed her chopsticks down. Wait, you didn't vote for yourself? She asked. Your mouth was full. Well, so you just shook your head. Then who voted for? Katsu growled and rolled his eyes. Does it really freaking matter? You dipshit. Mina giggled for some reason. Bakugou, did you vote for Ryan? She could, while you choked a bit on your favorite dish. Shut the frick up, he yelled, but you were curious. Did you, Katsu? He blushed at the nickname you gave him. Maybe. He mumbled while pouting. Aw, thanks, Katsu. He stood up and leaned over the table. Everyone looked at you confusedly. You kissed Katsuki on the cheek. Again, he stared at you with your wide eyes and red-ass cheeks. I'm going to check on you, Shoto. See you later. You smiled while walking away. Katsuki sat there, touching the same place, same cheek, and smiled like an idiot, before telling everyone to shut up. She should thank me for more often. Oh, stop. What the frick is this stupid ass feeling? Ooh. That was chapter 11. I am so bad at this. I really hope, for all of you that is watching my videos, I really hope I get better at this. I want to get better for you guys. And now I'm speaking very fast. I shouldn't speak fast, but I speak fast. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.